Okay guys, this is my G37 and today I will be changing a transmission fluid in this car. It's just got 70,000 miles on it and it's time to change it. As you may know, there is no dipstick in this car. It's a G37 7-speed automatic transmission car. 7-speed. They don't have a dipstick for the transmission, and that's why we will have to get under the car. The first thing first, we need to get car on a flat surface. Safety first. I put 4 jacks, 1 jack behind and a pile of wood, so there is no chance car can crash on me. Make it on a flat surface and make sure car is absolutely even, not tilted forward, not backwards, on each side. So the tools we'll need, first of all, we'll need safety devices, gloves and protective glasses, a pump, $5 piece in the fry tools, oil pan, a scale, preferably up to 20 pounds, 5 quarts of the original Matic S Nissan transmission fluid, Torx bit 30, number 30 I believe, yes, wrench number 19, socket wrench, torque wrench, electronic thermometer, and a piece of straps. Okay, so let's start it. .5 ounce, and let's make a note of it. So let's take a note of 7.5 ounce. It's empty tray. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pour some transmission fluid in it, and we're gonna weight it afterwards. That way we will know exactly how much fluid we are taking out. That's a very important step. Okay. Now we can get under car and place the tray underneath it. Let me go in there. So let's get under the car and try to drain it. First of all, let's place the tray under the drain hole over here. Okay, so make sure it's right under. Now we have to make sure we can loosen this fill hole plug over here. Otherwise, we won't be able to fill it up. Let's use the wrench and try to loosen it a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Oop. Sorry, give some doubt. Okay, here we go. Oop. It's very difficult to do with one hand. Be careful, don't break the threads. Okay, we lost it a little bit, so it's good. It's good to go now. Now that means that we can proceed with the drain plug. Let's change the socket for wrench number 19. Okay. Oh, that was pretty easy. So let's remove this drain hole and let the liquid run. Actually, it doesn't look bad at all. It's pretty much transparent and red, so that's a good sign. This car hasn't been driven a lot and looks like it's in a pretty good shape, but we'll change it anyway. Okay, looks like it is out, it's stripping, and what we need to do, we just need to put our drain plug back in. Okay, and we drop it over here in tray, I believe. Okay, drain plug to replace it back. And wipe it off. Wipe your hands and tighten it up. We'll be using just a little bit. You don't have to put much force in it at this moment because we're going to tie it with the torque range according to specification later on. Right now we need to remove the fill plug, and let's move the tray underneath just in case it runs out, and we are good to go. So there is no fluid coming out, which is good. Means we drained it. Now what we need to do, get the tray out and weight it again. 5 pounds, 6, 8 ounces. Okay, so what we'll need to do now, we need to pump approximately 5.5 pounds of transmission fluid back in, and for this we're gonna use the pump. Okay, I open all cans and remove the lids from them so they are ready to go. I empty my oil pan into spare bucket that I had over here, so it's empty. Here's my pump that I'm gonna use, and we need to attach the pump to the car. Well, the hose is pretty wide and I really cannot fit it in there. What we need to do is to get the adapter. Well, those adapters nowadays didn't get sold online. You cannot find them anywhere, and cheapest way to do it is build your own. So I would use a regular pan, cut the tip off on this side, and approximately that long cut it over here and attach it to the hose, and we'll see what happens. Oh, by the way, word of advice, make sure this is plastic and flexible pen. If you use a hard plastic, the adapter may break inside and you'll have a tough time removing it. You'll have to take a tray off. Just make sure you have a very flexible plastic so it doesn't break off. Okay, 5 seconds later, here's my adapter. I cut the pen off and put some tape there, and I will attach it to the hose and insert it into the transmission to get my pump attached. Here we go. Plastic piece. Get it in. Doesn't have to be tight, it doesn't have to be perfect, like this. And the hose. And the last can. Here we go. Don't plug the hose. Now let me use 2 hands. So basically I'm gonna unplug the hose and put the plug in just for the second, okay? I'll pause the video and let me catch the stream. So what I have done right now, I just removed the adapter and hand tied back the plug in. The transmission right now is a little bit overfilled, okay? So if you open this plug over here, there will be liquid coming out. What we need to do now, we have approximately the same level we took out, just a little bit more. We need to start our vehicle and let it idle for 5 minutes until temperature reaches 94, 96 degrees Fahrenheit. And at the same time, we'll try to, on the idle, switch the gears and make sure the torque converter is filled out with the liquid as well. Okay, so we're gonna start vehicle and let it run for 5 minutes. Okay, before we start, let's measure temperature. It is 83.8. We need to get it to 96. Let it run for a few minutes. Okay. While it runs, we'll use gear. Shift parking. Wait for 5 seconds. Switch it forward. Do it again. Okay, and let it idle for a few minutes, and we'll be back when the temperature reaches approximately 96 degrees. So the temperature 101, we can shut down the vehicle for a second, and we'll adjust the level of the fluid. What we need to see is that when the vehicle is running, we need to see a steady stream coming out of it. Just like this. Okay, now it starts dripping. This is the perfect time to actually close it. Steady stream. Okay, now vehicle is filled out. We need to shut it off and tighten up the bolts, the fuel plug and the drain plug to 90-inch pounds. So I just tightened the bolts up. The vehicle is still running. Get inside carefully. Put the brakes on. Press the brakes pedal and switch the gear. Wait 5 seconds. And rear, neutral. Wait 5 seconds. Drive. Neutral. 4, 5. Rear. part. And basically that's it. We'll have to take our car down off the jacks, and this is actually completes the transmission oil change. I hope this video is helpful, and please, if you find anything wrong with it, please leave your comments underneath in the YouTube comment section. Thank you so much. That was Alex with you.